Right, let's check if audio's working or not, and then we can get this show on the road. Audio's working, let's go! Right, so now welcome back everyone to round 2 of GCOR this season. We are in Japan, and good evening, Charlie. Nice to have you back. We are waiting for the other Mercedes to join. It's just everybody's too scared of him, so they readied up so he wouldn't join. Should be a pretty good race today. Another bit of Japan. Again, it's just a smaller lobby here, so. Who the hell is that? I need to set my volume down because, jeez, that was loud. Oh, it's Charlie. There we go. Everything's looking good. But yeah, we bit of an interesting race last time out. Yeah, we got I think Coward has said that he is retiring from Formula 1, so yeah, it's changed the championship dynamic quite a bit from where we thought it would be going into the season, with both Hurricane and Coward leaving. It's looking like that's opened the door for Smithy and Red Bull to go for the championship this season, but I'll still stick around because you never know what happens, and it's looking like probably the fastest guy we've had in the last few years is arriving in Japan. He's just trying to get an invite. But no, this should be a quite fun weekend. I think it's just us two at the moment, Charlie, but I'm sure something can be sorted out. But yeah, we're just going to get our first qualifying runs off in a moment. Charlie's out, everyone else is going to be out pretty soon. I think Jigsaw and some stuff like that is coming out now. And then we're just waiting for Zebra and Cyrus to come out again. He has joined Alpine across the seasons, and he'll be racing with Matt this season. Charlie is coming across the line. He'll be starting the first final lap of the day. Again, long go. Let's see how he does this. Let's actually go in early. Gets good rotation. Again, not pushing too hard. Bit of grass on that left wheel, but about to majorly brake or correct himself, so it's not looking too bad. Being able to get good rotation on the left hand side, we get a bit of that curve and really stick to the left hand side and get good rotation to this kind of double right hander. You want to be on the edge of that so you can get a good cut in the track. Then we've got a nice left hander. Bit of a lock up there for Charlie Door, but it's all pretty good. Just a bit too hard on the brakes there. Speeding around, let's see what you can do. He's got a good enough ERS ready for the next two straights. Again, you want to kind of use the curb as much as you can. Really good cut in there on the left. Going into sector 3. Into the left. Make sure you get the chicane perfect. That's what you need to get done. Guess a few bollards with him, that shouldn't really affect his time that bad. All the way to the right, shortest run to the line. 128.479, not too bad by Jalidor. I think Smithy is next. What can he do? Again, kind of similar time for him. Ooh, very close between the two drivers. Let's see what the Red Bull man can do. I think the Master Martin comes to the line commander. 2 seconds down, but no, Smithy and Charlie really. Charlie seems to have a massive pace increase this season, so. But unfortunately, Agent Terror does not. Atomic's half a tenth off, so. That's some of these times are quite competitive. What can Slit do on the mediums? Ooh, way back. This has been a warm up lap, getting those tyres warmer. Let's see what Chaconas can do. We've got code in for Williams. I think this might be his GCOR debut for him. Get a little slow in sector 2. That would be Charlie Door. Just slowing it down, I believe. Sorry about that. I've got a bit of a cold, so you might hear a bit of a. Ooh, going a bit off the curve. You might hear a bit of a nose, just making a bit of a noise. That is unavoidable. Come across the line on the mediums. Again, quite slow for Chaconas. But I'm sure we'll be doing a second lap. Oh, just to begin there. Cyrex goes fastest. First qualifying run. And he goes 1.5 tenths faster than Smithy. Big kind of change in the order. It doesn't seem to be too low on the fuel, so it seems like he'll be going for a second run. Again, he's just getting his battery up. Otherwise, there's no reason to really go on the mediums. Yes, you get a new tyre allocation in GCOR between qualifying and the main race, but still no reason to go for the mediums when you've got a lot of softs. I mean, they're kind of worry maybe tyre degradation just because it's got a high grip circuit and you will really want to have that grip, but apart from that there's no real need to use these mediums now. You'll have plenty to use during the race. Should see Chaconas go around for a third run. Everyone else is in the pits and Zebra is going on to his outlap. What can he do? Get his way behind this time, but we shouldn't see him pitting. There we go. What's he doing now? There's only 3 tenths off his lap, so he must not have been pushing for that one either. He should see some kind of pushing, or he's just in a bit of practice before he goes in. Bit of a random thing to do, but Josh has joined. Not really surprised. He's got enough time to get his lap done, so no drivers out of the hook yet. Charlie's out again. Charlie will be going for another outlap. Trying to get his 3 runs in during the session. I think Zebra's coming close to doing his lap. I don't think Chaconas is massively improving. So we're going to switch over to the Mercedes, see what he can do. Again, Mercedes are currently second in the constructors. They'll be fighting for that championship. I think their only problem is going to be attendance for the rest of the season. But they haven't had too bad attendance so far. Ooh, big break in there. A lot of speed going into turn 1. Ooh, big slide into the barrier, front wing off. And that's him done. Needs to make sure he doesn't get in anyone's way. Can he staying out whilst I think Smithy, the different this would be Agent Terror, but I think his lap might be done. He's had a big dip as well. Who is I believe that must be Slit then. Yeah, they're all kind of down due to big sliding there on those corners. Yeah, we've got 11 drivers, points on always guaranteed, that's always quite nice. Chaconas is just going around, he's having a bit of fun. Agent Terror's a massive improvement then on his previous lap, so really good job by him. Again, less than a second now to Cyrex after being 2.7 down. Don't really know who's, I think Charlie might be on a lap. He's on an outlap, so I think he's pushing. Again, hard left for Charlie. Smithy has done another lap as well. Kind of got confused. I was watching Chaconas, to be honest. Smithy improved slightly onto his lap, beat Steel Tails Cyrex by 900th of a second. Full deployment down this little straight here. Charlie's low on fuel, so he'll have to limp back, but he should have enough time to do his second run as well. Several back in the pits. Full push on 130R, I believe it is. Heavy brake inside into the chicane. How much can he cut off? There he goes. Big cut by that chicane. And goes quickest by 2.5 tenths of a second. Really good lap by Charlie Doyle. Really good lap. He should be very impressed with himself there. Tommy's on his lap now. How can he do? Should be able to see. Oh, 5/10 down. Really, really positive lap now by Atomics as he goes again. Should be in that kind of fight for third place or even second or pole, really. Really big improvements. 7/10 really of a second. Gets up into third, knocks down the Red Bull into fourth, who's doing his lap again. Everyone is out on the track at the moment. I think Commander is out at the moment as well. He is slight improvement in his sector 1 time, but he's going to need a big improvement if he wants to try and rise up that order. Ooh, went into the grass there for Commander. That might have ruined his lap, really. He might have to pit again, but I think these guys might even be able to do four runs, to be honest. Wouldn't surprise me. They have to be quick though if they want to get that last run in right at the end of the session. Mercedes both are out. I think Cyrus is leading the way. I think, yeah. Code and Josh are both very slow. So let's go straight for it. Smithy's on a run. I don't think Commander really improved. Is this going to really matter? Car looks on rails, to be honest, really going through this S section. Looks really smooth as he goes. Far left all the way down to the right. Really big improvement into that first edge. He's half the deficit Charlie Dory's got at the moment. I think it needs to make sure he gets second. If it's believed that Josh is going to get pole position, or at least his favourite for pole, so it's going to be quite important that he gets that done. Again, big ERS dump here. Cutting through, gets enough rotation right, is not at all really big compromise in that corner. That might have ruined most of his lap, to be honest. Really not good for Smithy. Yeah, he's lost a lot of time from that. He's lost almost a tenth, or even more, to be honest, considering if he had any advantage left. Yeah, he's going into pit. That has kind of ruined his lap. See what Josh does. He's going for it. Here comes Josh, really low on ERS, but means he's pushing. Oh, I think he's got this in the bag, to be honest. Wow, what a lap. Second quicker than everyone else. Code really up there as well. Absolutely mega laps. Zebra up into fourth. Really not looking good for the two Red Bulls. They've really been pushed down by these really big improvements in lap time. Agent's going for it as well. Yeah, he's really... These two having fun with each other. Not really surprised there. Zebra's trying to get around. 5k speed penalty. These guys don't care. I think we've kind of gone over this previous times. Sorry about that. big spin again for Agent. Code's out. Ooh, big spin by Sarex. He's had to reset to track there. Head to our championship leader though. See how he's doing. Chaconas has not really set a comparable lap time at the moment. It'll be interesting. Cutting out. That should be fixed by now. If you're liking the stream. And yeah, really sorry about the kind of connection. The disconnection from this, it's not what I'd want. Sarex turn his lap down, we'll see if he can overtake Zebra and Charlie and put in a really clean lap. As that's what's important. Mercedes goes off, I believe that's going to be Zebra. On his out lap, he's probably run out of time, to be honest. Yeah, Zebra is finished for the session. I don't think he's got much time left. Big. And I think that's Sarex done there as well. Big kind of lock up or slide. Yeah, 3 seconds down, that's him done. Smithy comes across the line, getting lovely toe from his rebel teammate. As he searches for a 3 to 4 tenth improvement that will really kind of shoot him up the order. It's really close between 2nd and 7th, so putting in a really good high quality lap here can really boost your odds and allow you to come better. Getting really good lap from Smithy, it's looking like at the moment. He's pushing for it, yeah. Zebra didn't make it, unfortunately for him. I don't think Sarex would either, as he went up pretty early and wasn't able to improve his time. Really close between Sarex and Atomics, to be honest. Really good power down there by Atomics. Sorry, not by Atomics, by Smithy, where he had previously lost a lot of lap time. Yeah, 3 tenth improvement. This should put him up to the 2nd row. And if you can do really well here, he might even be up into the front row of the grid. Doesn't corner cut as much as others do, and you can see the to detriment or to his honour. Really good improvement, and good ahead of Charlie Door. What can Charlie do though? He's also got an improvement, so he's going to have a stellar final section if he wants to get into front row. If not, he will be 3rd or 4th. Seems like Chacona's actually ahead of him. Big improvement by Chacona's, but it's going to have to be the biggest yet for him. 28 point, not too bad. Not too bad for Chacona's. Pretty competitive lap time. I will see you for the main race. Race should be soon. I'm back, Charlie. Don't you worry. Yeah, I did see that you were really good, and I mean you still had pole going into the final run, so that's quite an impressive feat, to be honest. Like I wouldn't really put that against you. Again, the league is kind of a moot point when you have two guys who don't care about the league and who just do it to get an ego check. So there's no point really having Code and Josh here, but I just want to be here and waste their time. So, but again, it kind of ruins the spectacle of the league if you've got these guys doing it. Yeah, I know. I need to have a message, a sit down with Chick and do this. Yeah, but again, it's like they've done it quite a few times, you know, to see Code qualify second and then Dean retiring straight after and getting a 5-place grid penalty and slowing down, hitting each other. It again, you're not taking it seriously, and there's no point in doing a league. So. But if you do a chance to chat with Chick, it would be better to, you know, move these guys onto a different league. You know, they're obviously too fast for the regulars of this league, and it does kind of make it a moot point for them to be here. They'll never win a championship because they don't care enough to race her regularly, and yeah. It just wastes us and everybody else's time to do this. Right, everyone should be running up now, so it should be ready to start racing. And yeah, it should be quite good. Don't know what the weather's going to be. I think we've missed a rainy race potentially, which I'm all for. Not watching the rain, to be honest, as a spectator, just because it drags the race on to be a bit longer than it should be. But we're in for the race. We'll have a. Oh wait, well everyone gets the setup ready. So it'll be interesting what the weather is, and you know, go from where we are, and again, I think one of these guys will be the Williams driver isn't signed up for Williams, so his points will be removed, and he would be disqualified from this anyway. So there's no really point in him doing this, if I am correct. So We're going to drive a lineup. I don't think Ollie announced it before he did anything. No, he's only got Zebra as driver. So I'll go through news again. Should be a way to have a look. Yeah, going from Matt's retirement pay, so there's nothing from the off season from the Williams team principal, so I think he's not too fussed with how everything's going, so yep, they've both DQ'd. Good, that's what we want. Right, let's see what tyres everyone's on. Commander's on the hards, everybody else just seems to be on the mediums, which is what we want to see. But it's looking like Smithy will kind of lead us away with the yeah, that looks to be. Oh no, we'll get rid of all that. That's probably the best way to do it. But no, we got both V-carbs. Jork has joined. Both back at the grid. We got 2 Aston Martins. We got 2 Mercedes, a Williams, an Alpine, both Ferrari, both Red Bull. I believe that's the grid. Again, this is an important race for Smithy. He needs to kind of create a gap in the drivers, and then all the points matter for the constructors, which will be again, let's say, or Ferrari more likely, due to Charlie Dawes' really good form. But again, looking at the championship standing at the moment, with Hurricane only doing a 1 race in, he has a 11-point gap all the way down to Atomics, who will pretty much be second in the Drivers' Championship. So the current standing is Smithy, Hurricane, Atomics, Charlie, Chaconas, Zebra, Jork, Agent Tara, Slit, and then the rest are on 0 points. So going from there, it's up to anyone else. So again, there's no point harding back as tyre temps are locked in. When you get in, don't want to get any grass on your tyre. Be looking to get rid of that Patent Terror. Chaconas is already in, so it's taking his time. Same with Atomics. Shadow's been waiting there for a while. Big mess of cars, but I don't think that should be massively a problem. I don't think Atomics will have a good start, to be honest. I don't know, his tires probably be a bit too cold from waiting around, and see how Josh does. Actually, let's watch Smith, see how his getaway is. See if he's to retire or not. Ooh, and Williams code spun around. Hopefully Smithy doesn't have any damage on his car. That could kind of affect his race. But his front wing looks to be intact enough. Josh seems to have pulled away quite quickly. But I'm feeling coast on this on purpose. Which again defeats the point of everything. As here he goes trying to get a move done. Jork had a massive, really good start. Come on. There we go. Order should be back. Oh, a bit of contact between. Oh, and he's spun around by Atomics. He comes out in 9th place. Again, Kerr's getting feisty. He's got Chalk right up behind him. Again, Agent Terror seems to be dropping back quite quickly as well. Viodu is back up and running, which is very good. Yeah, he's trying to ignore Code again. He is kind of pointless within this, so that's my recommendation to any drivers, to ignore the Williams. As he is unregistered by his team principal. Or his lack of team principal, perchance. Zebra trying to fight back now. So he can get done. Makes a move on Agent Terror, who goes off the track anyway and gets hit by Zebra, but I think that's pretty much Agent Terror's fault for that one. He's gone straight off the track and not braked and not rejoined in a safe and timely manner. Code's move on to Konas. We had a pretty good race last time out. Managed to finish 5th, next was teammate. Code gets ahead of the Ferrari. Moves onwards and upwards. Big fight between the V-Carb and the Aston Martin. Charlie and Smithy a fight. Oh, Smithy's off! And he's left the session. What a nightmare for him. The AI has taken over. He can lose more and more ground. I believe that's going to be due to a contact with Charlie Door. 10 seconds lost in that first sector compared to his previous race. His previous first sector in the previous lap. Charlie Door will be happy though. He can kind of stretch his legs out in second. See if I can get him an invite. Yeah, he's joined back. Down in 10th, but I think we should have him back to the wheels of his race car. It was a game crash, so he's got a lot of work to do. Both Red Bulls down massive positions. Yeah, down a total of 11 positions, which is not what you want, but there's a lot that can happen. So we'll see what happens there again. I think Smithy's regained control, so we should see a man out for revenge and hoping to do well. I think Smithy will be the man that will follow for a lot of this race. Again, I'm expecting a Sergio Perez level recovery drive to get back up into the points. He's got the pace to do it, he's just got to have clean, easy overtakes, which he's so far done on Commando, and which he'll be setting up to do now on Slit. Again, if you can get both these overtakes done pretty easily, he can start chasing after the Mercedes, which got spun around right at the start. But it might be Chogdor. Ah, no, it was Atomics, that's who it was. Going for the move. Smithy gets ahead, just both cars were very close together, so really good by him, and he moves up into 9th position after falling down at quite a few positions from, I believe he was 2nd, so Co's looking to get back into 2nd. He's on the back of Charlie Door. Big gap between 1st and 2nd, so again, Josh just seems to be running away with it, and he'll probably get the race win. It's just the problem I have with these two competing is that with these guys here, it just makes everything just seem that worse a spectacle, that less competitive, and yeah. So yeah, Atomics had a bit 2 cars on him. Big look up there, and it looks like Chicona's going to get the move done. Oh yeah, not sure he will. He's run out of ERS. Atomics can just use that to stay ahead. Zebra's pit. Let's see what it pits onto. First pit stop of the race. Off the medium tyres, so we're looking at a 2-stop race then. Hards, and change the front wing as well. Smithing out to 8th, and Chicona stays there due to his lack of ERS. Actually, it's doing quite well, to be fair, from being 12th at the start of the race. I think he's done really well to get back up there now. Again, Cyrix has kind of joined now in behind Atomic, so Code's got ahead of Charlie Door. It's had a big chunk of competition, so when we get to the pit stops, will be very important. Can be interesting to see how, when or if Zebra posts the fastest lap, and see how quick these new tyres are. Because if you go in now and you get that little extra boost from the brand new tyres, you might be able to kind of jump Atomics and Chiconas and even Jork if you're Cyrex. So again, straight not big enough to get the overtake done front of these guys, even though they are incredibly close. Jork having a look in the S's. And really, these guys are really pushing for this, which is what we want to see. Hopefully that... Oh, big slide by Chicona. He's in mega trouble now. Got to play really defensive. He might lose his position, but Jork locks up. Bit of contact between the two drivers. think Jork might go. Oh no, Chacona's fighting back. Go on, Chaconas. Come on, Chick, you got this. Oh, neck and neck, to be honest. And Jork have a look. He's really good defensive driving there by Chaconas. Again, he's lost 1.5 seconds now to Atomics due to that little lockup, meaning he's had to fight for position, but really good defensive driving, but he will be massively under pressure now due to having no ERS. I think a Jork might have him, to be honest. Oh, contact going through the chicane. Chicane's probably going to run wide a bit, but that DRS is going to kick him really hard now. Oh, Charlie Door pits. And there's a 3 wide. Oh, they've crashed! Oh, oh my god! They've been pincered. Oh my god! Cyrax. What the hell? I think he might have been the causer of this, to be honest. Chacona's getting his man. Both of them. We're back, I believe. But no, Smithy through of that kind of sideways barge by Cyrax. I don't know why it's done that. He must not have really seen it was 3 wide. Has massively scuppered this race, so we might be seeing a few people pitting as well. Agent Terra must have had a big moment there because he's lost a lot of time. The views catch up. RB. No safety car though, so Smithy's really pushing now to get into 4th and on Charlie Door and try and get back in and going towards the end of this race. No, DRS, he was just behind. Oh no, he does. Do apologise. Again, not enough to get Chalk. Smithy up into provisional 3rd, chasing down 2nd place. Really sorry about the microphone cutting in and out. I believe it's due to my dodgy controller. I am getting a replacement very soon, so we should kind of avoid a lot of these errors. There'll be no stream on round 4. And there may not be a stream on round 5 too, due to kind of coming back from university. But apart from that, we shall have streams for pretty much every race this season. Golden Commander, but I'm not too important about that position, but this is purely for position. Josh should pit and come out in 1st as well. And Smithy will get that kind of move done in the pit lane. Did he get out ahead? He does go out into 1st. Smithy just out of Josh, but Josh will be looking to get ahead and now be full push by Smithy to get in the pit lane. Now he's got 12 seconds to Charlie Door left to catch up on. That'll have fresher tyres and come out ahead of a lot of drivers. So it's been a really good recovery drive so far this race. Agent Terror in the pits. Just doesn't get any better for him this race. Josh is quite happy to sit behind. Now he's going to go for the move. Smithy's not backing down though. Good on him. Really making him fight for this position. Using a lot of his ERS to kind of probably key position compared to Jork. Again, Chaconas, Cyrex, Commander and Smithy are the ones that have not pitted in this race so far. He's used up almost all of ZRS and Josh is still on him. Josh gets him right at the end of the lap. I'm expecting Smithy to pit, which he does. Where will he come out though? Championship leader. Charlie should get ahead. Not bad lap for Charlie Door at all. Cyrex gets into the pits as well. Soft tyres. And can do a two-stop strategy for Smithy. Chalk comes out just ahead of him, but he is out ahead of Zebra. But he will also be out ahead of Cyrex. And looking like he didn't get much damage from his collision with Code at the start of the race. Smithy gets Commander going through. Really good overtake that. Use that soft tyre to really get and attack these drivers. Josh just fastest lap, not really surprised. Be looking to see Smithy get the fastest lap anytime soon after this race. After this lap. Chasing down Chaconas. He still doesn't pit. But he'll be not affected if Chaconas goes for another pit stop because he's not overtaking him on track. With them both a pit stop to go. So a really good pace by Smithy after his unfortunate, I think his game crashed. Again, Jork's coming down on Atomics, who Smithy is approaching as well. Really big gap now between Josh and Charlie. And Code looking to get second, which will probably be stripped from him anyway. Switch between Atomics and Chaconas after that mistake by Atomics. It's getting even worse now for him. Commander's teammates closing in. Yellow flag for an Alpine of Cyrex, I think, but I think he'll be alright. Everyone's still moving on the track map, and that's what's important. Maybe breaking into here, Commander's close onto his teammate. Yeah, now Smithy's just got a kind of open road while Zebra fights with Chaconas. It's a bit of a curb there, a bit of a nasty sound coming from Zebra. Zebra's car on over those curbs. Chaconas still out on track though. Yeah, Zebra did pick quite early into this race. changed front wing, I believe, when he did it, so that was probably a forced stop. Chacona's losing position again. He is now completely behind Commander. So he might have to be forced to pit, unfortunately for him. I think it's time though, if you're going to do a one stop, to come into the pits, get on your hard tyres, and push on for the rest of the race. I don't think this offers the strategy for Chaconas and the way he's driving. He's still going to the pits. I'm surprised by this. Let's see how the softs are faring on Smithy. Half a second down on his fastest first sector. Obviously that will be the most affected sector due to how high downforce it is and its demands are. Joke pits, they're both on the same strategy, these two. Code coming onto the back of Charlie Dort. Let's see what they can do. Gets the move done though. Then Josh gets fastest up. Let's see if Charlie can get back ahead of him. And it goes into the pits. 10-second penalty. This is massive for that fight for that podium position with Smithy. That is huge. Smithy comes into the pits as well, so he might come out of the pits ahead of Charlie Dore. Charlie Dore can put on the hard tyres. Of course, the 10-second penalty will be served later. Medium, soft, hard for Smithy. Close with Chacona, Chacona's pits as well. But again, we'll be on those tyres now for the rest of the race, so Smithy can kind of crack on with those tyres. Should have quite a nice race on this, to be honest. Can Smithy get a move done on Commander? He's going to need his tyres for the entire race. Oh, Charlie does hit Zebra. Oh, we've just hit him there. See him there, and what a nightmare for Zebra. These will come out. Getting really damaged tyres then. Goes straight into the pits as well. Oh, and he's out. Zebra is out. Virtual safety car out. Would Jork take the pit stop? Again, I think he would. No one. Again, everyone's just going around. Again, this will probably be quite a quick VSC. Don't see anyone in the pits. Josh, 10-second penalty. We're going in the pits, but I think he'll be fine. Interval. Really big intervals. What the hell is going on? not a 20-second gap between Charlie Door and Jork. What the hell? What the hell has gone on in this race? I'm so confused. Jork, yeah, of course. Ah, of course. Even still, though. Oh, because it's pitted. Maybe I'm just being silly. Come up close to the behind now of Jork. Is there another VSC? No, he's... Oh, really close, and they've been hit, and they're both off. Charlie Door has barged Jork out the way. Nightmare now for Jork. Yeah, Jork fending for his life against Smithy and Charlie Door. So I looked away for a second. I'm trying to type a message, but this is really heating up this fight for third. But yeah, Smithy's got him, and Charlie Door has to pit due to damage. What a nightmare. Another safety car. What the hell is going on? Oh, agents in the... Agents... Gone straight into a barrier, I believe. Ten-second penalty for code. Both have gone into the pits. What's going on again? Looks like we're at full racing speed. I'm sick. Everyone's pitting now. What's going on? Joke's pitted, Smithy's pitted, everyone's going onto the soft tyres now. But some problem with the Right, let's see what's going on here. Smithy on the mediums must have run out of soft tyres. Again, there's 8 laps to go, so maybe Smithy's on the right track. Chacona's pitched into mediums. Agent Terror is really trying to. Ah, it's a safety car, I didn't think so. Yeah, what? He's pitching again. Yeah, just. Agent Terror's got massive time to catch up though to Cyrex. So this might be quite a long and lengthy safety car. Right, I believe we're underway now. The safety car is in, and here we go. All the drivers are up and racing, and let's see what we get. Yeah, unlucky Charlie, really not good race at the end, but I thought he did pretty well before that. But yeah, really big push now from Josh. Smithy will be under quite a bit of pressure, but those were the hard tyres. Should have had plenty of time to heat them up and be ready for this fighting that's going on here. I think there will be kind of a big pile up against Smithy. No, yeah. Big kind of gap now growing between Charlie Draw and the rest of that kind of pack fighting for those podium positions. Yeah, really big push now from Code onto Jock. Chicane's just slipped back now just because of, again, his tyres and mistakes, and that's the problem that he's got. He's going for the move. Is he going to get pushed out? Does not get pushed out at all. He is flying, to be fair to him, with that Williams. Yeah, he's super quick to fair, and will be setting his eyes on Smithy for that second place. Again, Agent's kind of out of this due to him kind of being lapped by everybody else due to the safety car. Which means he will be finishing outside of the points unless there is a DNF. But it feels like that will be no problem because he's DNF'd anyway. Which means another safety car, which is... I don't really know, to be honest. He's now really in trouble from the Williams car. I don't think the Williams driver's going to make a move for it yet, though. Again, he's got that lack of speed. I don't think he'll dive bomb as well. Get into pit. Gives up the race lead. Code pits as well. I don't know what they're doing. Short pits as well. What is going on? Why is everyone pitting? All those on the soft tyres are pitting. I'm so confused. Oh, this is a safety car, that's why. I don't know, I think the medium tyres by Smithy has kind of actually helped him out quite a bit. He's jumped in there and there's now quite a big gap. He's got Commander as a buffer and Chicone as to Code, and I think, what is it going to be, 2-3 more laps? I think it'd be good. Would be quite interesting. Again, Chiconas and Code are fighting a bit, but again, safety cars breed safety cars, so it'd be interesting to see if we get any further DNFs. Charlie, it's not been a good race for you at all, mate, has it? What a shame, to be honest. I thought this race would be kind of you to get on the podium and kind of climb back up, but it's really not been a good race. But I don't know, I think you can You can fight back with it and jump back. Again, Chaconas will be lucky if he can get anywhere near the top 5, to be honest. He could drop like a stone. I just think Smithy will be probably the only one of these soft tyre runners or hard tyre runners to do well out of this, just because of his track position. I mean, what we'll finish, we'll go into that. We'll have 2 laps. What of the safety car? After this one, we'll have 2 more laps of the race. So, yeah, I did wonder why everyone fitted, just because I thought there's only going to be 2 laps of the. Yeah, again, I thought Smithy on the mediums kind of did well to predict it, but I still think there'll be more chaos, and I think there'll be opportunities. So even on the soft tyres, I think it'll be fine. Again, if not, you are second. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the draw form was quite rough. So in Zebra, so I don't know. Again, depends if they'll clip it. I'm not sure if Zebra will. I don't think Zebra can be probably arsed about it. So you might come in quite lucky there. I mean, Cyrex might get a penalty if either Jork or Chaconas are looking for it. You can look back in the stream and there were 3 abreast, and for me it seemed that Cyrex caused that incident. So if you want to look there, you can look there, but you can do the entire thing. Safety car in. Yeah, good call, Charlie. You wanna do that? That's not a bad idea. Right, we've got 2 races left of the Japanese Grand Prix. What the hell is going to happen? I don't really know. Commander's already been swamped across the line. Josh is just on him. And Chaconas has been swamped as well. Smithy's got to put his foot down and try and do as much as he can, but Code's already up there as well. Oh my god. Chaconas already down to 5th. You're looking to get Commander. Might. Ah, look at him go. They're all chasing him down. I think Josh is on for that race win. Let's have a look at some penalties. 10-second penalty for Code, so this will be for race lead, but I think Smithy will get 2nd. I think I'll be quite happy with that, considering the circumstances. Chaconas trading places with his teammate, but I think he's going to be trading a lot more positions that are coming up now. Yeah, Josh has got position. I think he needs to watch Chaconas. Oh, Chaconas! Oh, he's been spun around. Oh, no. What a nightmare end. I mean, it was... You probably should have pitted, but yeah, GCOR is going to do something slightly different, I guess. Commander's doing the lowest work with Smithy, but... Again, I think Smithy would do well just to stick with them. So he can see the 10-second penalty and he'll just go from there. I think he's got 2nd kind of in the bag. Oh, Charlie Dawes just hit command. He's just spun himself around. Oh, what a nightmare race for Ferrari. What a shocker that's happened here. He's absolutely hit Commander around as well. And I think the penalties, if submitted, could really damage his race. He's got Cyrex on the back of him, who's really going to push him quite hard. Yeah, I think Atomics is just a bit too far back, and Smithy will stay within 10 seconds, so I think they're kind of... I think Atomics should get the podium. It should be quite nice to see. Again, that would be what, back-to-back podiums for Atomics, so really not too bad from him there. Charlie's kind of picked up the pace, but nightmare restart for Ferrari, who I kind of thought would maybe be challenging for the constructors alongside Red Bull, just because I don't think Mercedes will have the attendance to carry on with this. So I think this could be quite a decisive thing to open up that points gap and give Red Bull that kind of cushion that they'll need. Again, we're still looking for Tristan to come back to Red Bull and help with the constructors fight in that regard. Code, yeah, I don't think these guys won't do much, but we'll see Joshua across the line. I think it's only fair. He's been absolutely fantastic today. But yeah, congratulations to Josh. These two have been quick, and again, doing this, it's just a bit of a shame. Okay, drops down even further. We'll watch the rest come across the line. Chicanas comes across the line. Congratulations to all the drivers though. And we move on. I think the next race is Singapore, which is always quite an interesting race. Hopefully we get some changeable weather conditions and we'll probably get a lot of safety cars as well, but congratulations to these three drivers. Mega drive from them out there today. Here are the final standings. If they load, just to help out with Chiconas. You know, probably has already got this. Anyway, I don't think we're going to get it. Yep. Anyway, thank you everybody. I will see you next week.